Hey Deckers, how's it going? Liam here. It appears now that Dead by Daylight is actually working on Steam Deck and Linux Desktop. And after playing a good few matches myself, I can confirm it's running really nicely. The problem with this game has been EasyAntiCheat, as previously the developer Behavior Interactive had not turned it on for Linux. There were times after updates where it would randomly work but then break again, but this time seems different, which is why I've decided to now let you know. Firstly, it's actually been working for about a week now, so I sat on this a bit to wait and see, instead of sort of jumping the gun, as they say, for it to break a day or two later and end up causing some disappointment. Another reason is that Steam Deck HQ, who do some great work, are reporting that the developer actually did email them to confirm it is intentional. So they have really enabled EAC for Linux to work on Steam Deck this time around. However, I do want to set some expectations because as of recording time, the developer has not publicly announced it and they haven't actually replied to my email yet either. So there is always the possibility that it will be turned off again if they don't like what they see, although in fairness that's true of basically any anti-cheat protected game on Linux and Steam Deck. I do question why they haven't announced it though, now that it's been about a week. Is it silent testing just to see how it goes? Your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully they won't see any major issues this time. We've actually had Apex Legends running pretty smoothly with EasyAntiCheat enabled for about a year now. So if a game as big as that, with as many players as Apex has, continues to keep it turned on for Linux and Steam Deck, there shouldn't really be an issue for others to keep it enabled like this, which is perhaps a good sign for more games to jump in and finally enable support as well, like Rust, for example. Dead by Daylight is also constantly one of the most top-played multiplayer games on Steam, so it is a very nice boost for the Steam Deck as a whole, and it should be celebrated for another developer giving it a proper chance. It's good for the platform as a whole. On Steam Deck specifically, with the footage that you're seeing it here, I'm running it with the latest Proton 8, set to medium details, and then I've bumped up the resolution to 100%, and it seems like a pretty good sweet spot for it. Performance, apart from loading spikes and the usual minor stutter when you encounter something for the first time, apart from that, it's really smooth at 60 frames a second for the most part. One thing I will say is to remember to ensure that you have the Proton EasyAntiCheat Runtime installed on Steam. You can just search for that in your library, not on the store, in your library. It will show up there, because it may not be installed automatically. The performance is quite impressive, but then not surprising. The environments in Dead by Daylight aren't exactly very big, so it would be a bit weird if it didn't perform well. I'm really hoping that Behavior Interactive will now see more players on Steam Deck and Linux Desktop jump in, play it, and then see that it is worth it. Personally, I've wanted to get into this properly for a long time, although I'm not really sure how much my heart can take from this. I am a bit of a wuss when it comes to anything horror, and just wow, my heart absolutely races when I'm discovered and the chase begins. Although the coffee that I had while recording this definitely didn't help with that. Just remember, until there is an official announcement, it can all be subject to change. But Steam Deck HQ did say they had an email confirmation from the developer, which is obviously a very good sign, and I have absolutely no reason to doubt Steam Deck HQ. They do some fantastic work. I just hope that at some point the developer will publicly announce it. It would be weird if they didn't, but it wouldn't be the first time, because if memory serves, and checking back on it, I believe that Apex Legends never actually had an official announcement either. And considering that we also had Halo the Master Chief Collection also officially recently have the EasyAntiCheat hooked up, and they did officially announce it, there's lots of good signs on how EasyAntiCheat is doing on Linux and Steam Deck. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is there a particular game that you're still waiting on? But that's it for this video. Thanks for coming along to listen in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, help me out, comment, and I'll see you later. Have a good day.